consistent results.
Now here's Hero. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And in that game, it was
far more often than not.
Wow, that's good.
Now, Norman Powell has proven to be capable as a scorer. All three levels are part of his game. That time goes to the three ball.
Towns, a screen on Hero. Pass to Robinson. Here's Towns. Misses off the right iron. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Hero against Brunson. That one's good.
Norman Powell. Get Norman Powell.
Sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Adebayo, a screen on Brunson. Down low. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Yeah, his eyes open wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Now here's Brunson, coming off a 34-point game against Boston. And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bridges passes to Towns. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. Floats one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Stolen by Anunoby. Shoots inside. Brunson with the bucket. It's a tie ball game.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges is a team-first guy. Passes on time and on target.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. He talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And New York has possession after the basket by Miami. Offensive rebound. Towns for 3. Tries yet again. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Here's Hero. And the layup is good.
You bust.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. And he drops it in from the low post. And that's now 6 points for Jalen Brunson.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Out there. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. New York in 5th.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
That's good from Robinson on the assist from Towns.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
Now here's Smith, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Towns outside. There's the triple. Larson with a rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
I'll tell you, a level of toughness on display from Mitchell Robinson. Send a message, young sir.
Now here's Smith. Wiggins with a screen on Brunson. Here's Smith. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes. The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
Brunson against Smith. Wiggins with a screen on Brunson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Wiggins has got his second basket on the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship, with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You got to respect that mindset. All right, Shams, thanks very much.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has become adept at knowing how to get separation and get his shot off. That's nice pick and roll play.
And Brunson, here we go. Up and over Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Miami leading by 5. To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Andrew Wiggins simply skies to finish that shot.
And New York has possession. Here's Anunoby. The rebound by Wiggins.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Ends up going with a whole new group. Now Clarkson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
Smith passes to Wiggins, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. On the wing, Clarkson fires for 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Smith. Smith's got 6 assists here tonight. Now here's Hart. No points so far. Yabusele finds Hart. Back to Yabusele. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McBride. The three-pointer off the mark. Heat leading by 8. Here's Smith. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Pass to Jovic. Back to Wiggins. Now Fontecchio. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Bears checked in for Jovic. Jaquez comes in for Wiggins. Powell, he's checked in for Larson. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Smith. And a switch here also for New York. Towns is checked in.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Rozier, the pass to Powell. And it's good.
Baby!
Powell's got 7.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Knicks trail by 8. Towns on a screen. Here's Clarkson. Pass to McBride from deep. The rebound by Ware.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
To the paint. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ware's got his second basket of the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. Yabusele a screen on Powell. Here's Clarkson. No luck on that one.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And so it's the Miami Heat earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Guerschon Yabusele, and it's McBride in at the point guard position.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
To the inside. Powell's shot is off. Knicks trail by 8. Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you guys.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, credit Norman Powell for the defensive play that sets up that fast break opportunity.
Towns owning it inside.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Heat leading by 10. Hero on the wing. McBride covers. Yep.
Give him the jumper.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Yabusele the screen. To the middle. And it's blocked. Pass to Jaquez. Here's Powell. He has 7. And there's the drive. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, gritty play.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And the Heat with some changes. Jovic, he's checked in for Ware. Adebayo comes in for Johnson. And it's Smith in for Powell. Right side McBride. Outside Hart. Clarkson against Smith. Tries a 10-footer, and that one hits the back iron.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
To the paint. And Adebayo slams it in.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Yabusele. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence. He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Inside. Adebayo with a powerful jam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Brunson against Hero. Down low. Here's Yabusele. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one.
That is Jalen Brunson showing you how to operate as the ball handler in pick and roll. What a pretty assist.
And that's a foul. Hold on, Gershon Yabusele. That's his first foul. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Greg?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. The teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
Brunson is doubled. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Jovic.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Fires at the elbow, and there are the Heat with another bucket.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Brunson passes to Clarkson. The 3 is up. And it's Miami with a rebound. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Second, Karl-Anthony Towns.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. Brunson looks it over. It's Bridges on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. Bridges has got 6.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Hero left side. And it's Miami with another.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. It's a 16-point game. Out to Bridges. Back to Brunson from behind the arc. He can't get it to go. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Heat with some changes. Outside Mitchell. There's a screen by Wiggins. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Back to Wiggins. Up and in on the layup. He's got 16.
You look at the numbers tonight. When Wiggins asserts himself, he's painful to defend.
Brunson passes to Robinson. To the wing on the left. Outside Brunson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. To the inside. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Outside Anunoby. Mitchell against Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Over Mitchell. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 8.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson, just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. Brunson passes to Robinson. Outside Brunson. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Heat.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. 10 points for him.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Powell. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Bridges outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Miami shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. Josh Hart's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. It's both from the stripe. 1:05 left in the first half. Mitchell against Brunson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
That free throw no good. The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. And he sinks the second.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Mitchell with the ball. 17 points for him. Last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Outside Hart. Left side Robinson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jovic has got 4 rebounds now. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
That's good from Robinson on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. It's Powell on the wing. Shoots over Bridges. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Miami up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. So, fellas, what other types of lopsided contests does this remind you of?
May 19th is like me versus Kenny in a dunk contest.
Or May 20th, Shaq versus...
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Miami Heat.
How about all the points...
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it over.
we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
Am I not streaming right now? I thought I was streaming, man. That shit's confusing. Live. I wasn't live before. What's going on? I don't know what's that.